Hi, I'm DK Will, and this is DK Will Talk About It. I'm going to do a video today that is going to highlight a Ripple commercial. And the reason I'm highlighting that Ripple commercial, portions of it, is to also highlight my own channel. I want to thank you for stopping by. I hope that you like, I hope that you subscribe. I hope that if you are not a subscriber, you subscribe. If you are a subscriber, thank you for coming back. Everyone's very much appreciated. But the reason I'm going to do this shameless plug of my own channel is because I put some work in some videos in the past that I don't think enough people saw them to really be caught up with some of the things that come out of my current and future videos. And so it's difficult to change a perception and a paradigm, but to do so, you got to lay a foundation. And my foundation is behind me, and I need people to go back there and look at it. I get a lot of responses from dinar updates, and I appreciate those as well. But we are at the cusp of one of the greatest transfers of wealth that this globe will ever see. And there are a lot of things going on that are designed to say, hey, don't look over here, look over there. There are a lot of things going on that do not fit the paradigms that we've been taught. There are a lot of things going on that are difficult to perceive unless you really are paying very close attention. And I've been paying very close attention. And when I do this video, you're going to see that I have been paying close attention, because I'm going to show how what Q said, future proves the past. And in this instance, the past proves the future as well. And so let's take a look, and I'm gonna bait you, entice you, hopefully, to go back and look at some of my videos that have the work in them so that we can all catch up to one another. Because it's going to start getting real sticky, icky going forward here. And we're going to have enough foundation to hang in there. So, as you are fully aware, we don't get too far of much of doing anything until we take care of one little piece of business. It only takes 5 seconds, but we got to take care of it, so let's do it.
Check the mic and make sure it sounds right.
Now, I do hope that mic sounds right, and here's the commercial that Ripple released, and I want to highlight the words above this tweet thing. He says here at Ripple, here at Ripple, we're building faster, more transparent, sustainable, and efficient financial solutions for everyone. Blockchain technology solutions that will help put trillions of dollars in trapped capital back to work. Trillions of dollars in trapped capital. Just remember that, because that'll come up later. But for now, the YouTube version of this commercial, I'm going to show a portion of it here and there, and then I'm going to show you how those who have been subscribed to DK Will Talk About It kind of got a heads up. And I'm hoping going forward that we will continue to have heads ups. And I'll try to put a little tidbit at the end of this video that I think is a heads up. At least one of them. Let's get into this.
Whether you're a financial professional, an overseas worker, an entrepreneur, or a developer, you will find it faster, easier, more transparent, and more affordable to send, receive.
Wow. Let's stop there for a moment. Did you see how that man just sent money to his family? What's in her hand? It was pretty much instantaneous. Well, check this out.
Phase and become profitable. So how about we just get started? Well, I'm glad you joined me for this discussion on your phone will be your wallet. And the reason I'm sharing this with folks is because I want to help us all be prepared for this. Some of us are going about our daily lives not realizing just how far along we are in transforming from being a cash-based, debit card-based to a cashless society where your phone will be your wallet. So let's talk about it. And the best way I think that we can start talking about it is we're going to let the European Central Bank talk to us about it. So let's listen in here.
Okay, you've probably seen it before if you've been with me, but if you haven't, you might want to go listen in. And you might want to watch the entire video because that's the name of it. Your phone will be your wallet. And then the prize is on the end. But this was done back in July of 2021, matter of fact, the 5th. And I don't think enough people saw it to appreciate where we are. However, as that Ripple commercial showed us, we are there, folks. And I think the best benefit from DK will talk about it, and the things that I say and the videos I make, you gotta get a foundation. And that foundation is a base of knowledge, an accepted perspective and paradigm about where the financial community is heading. Let's continue, because see, now mainstream's putting it out there for you. And it's not quite too late, but it might be too late if we don't start getting it. Let's check it out some more.
And manage digital value. Our world is in the midst of a profound transformation. We want that transformation to work for everyone. Here at Ripple, we're building financial solutions that are faster, more transparent, more sustainable, and more efficient. What took days will now take seconds. What was costly will now be more economical. Call it the Internet of Value. It's blockchain technology solutions that will help put trillions in trapped capital back to work.
Put trillions of trapped capital back to work. Everyone benefits from it. Your phone will be your wallet, but there's more. You notice there up there it says vostro, nostro in this commercial. Isn't it interesting that not too far back a heads up video was given? That the liquidity is already in place. The SEC debacle is just to show people. They know what they're doing, and now they're telling you what they're doing, but they already were doing it all along. DK will talk about it. My goal is to hopefully give heads up so that we can position ourselves to be able to benefit and not suffer. Let's check it out. See if we had a little heads up on what Ripple has now come right out and shown you. Nostro Vostro accounts. Unlocking trillions of dollars trapped and putting it back to work. Okay, so why do I say that's the solution is already here to this liquidity crisis? So I'll tell you why. I'm going to show you why. Because I believe that they are creating the narrative to give an explanation, a reason to believe in exactly what the XRP army has already believed, some of us for years. That XRP is the one. And as far as these Nostro Vostro accounts go, take a look at this. Now this is old. This is 2018 in February. You see that there? But look at the Nostro Vostro account balances. Every square is $100 billion of money just sitting there 3 years ago to the tune of 27 trillion sitting idle in foreign bank accounts. Nostro Vostro. Nostro Vostro. And now they are telling you that they are going to release all that capital. DK will talk about it, and our subscribers and those on that conference call who know me, we know we were already ahead of this, folks. This is a video called XRP is also the water bomb. Liquidity on deck. I encourage you, go to my channel, pull up the video, watch it, take in the information, maybe shift your paradigm. Is there more? Yeah, there is. Here at Flare Networks, now I didn't see where they confirmed this as authentic with that little blue check, but it does show here that very happy to announce that ALGO will be in the first cohort of tokens to be integrated on Flare, ALGO Foundation. So amongst The over 12,000 some coins, ALGO looks like it's going to be around for a while because the Flare network hasn't even fully launched yet. And then those of us in the cryptocurrency world know that's a big deal, the Flare network and what it's going to do and bring to the ecosystem. But isn't it something that we actually did have a bit of a heads up back in July of where is a good place to put our money?
And X marks the spot because, as you can see on these three coins here, tokens, coins, cryptocurrencies, whatever you want to call them, we have XLM, Stellar, we have XRP associated with Ripple, and we have XDC associated with Zenfin. And in the beginning, I mentioned safe places to put our monies. Well, if we take into account the ISO 20022 standard and the clues we've been given, these coins are inked in to the ecosystem. And that being said, if they're inked into the ecosystem, they're probably a safe place, at least a safe token to put your coin. Places is another thing. We know a lot of the exchanges are going through their heaves and hoes right now too. So safe exchanges is a whole nother matter. Frankly, I think that if the exchange is going public or has gone public, such as a Coinbase, we know Uphold is considering it, and even Binance with Brooks leading the helm, we see they're heading in that direction.
Now, I'm letting this play out a little longer because then more will be said to clarify that, and then I'll show the confirmation of it. Keep in mind, we're looking for ALGO as we go along. But we also are seeing where had we got more viewership in the earlier videos, maybe a lot more people would have benefit from it. So I'm plugging them out there because they're still relevant.
And we see the banks doing what we anticipated and what I spoke about in a previous video. They're getting their foot in. The JP Morgans are getting their foot in. The Bank of Americas, the Santanders, all over the world. They're getting their foot into this. For us to keep our feet into it and to make sure that we are in tokens or coins or, they're going to assets, whatever you want to call them, I believe these are safe bets. I don't think these are the only safe bets. I also believe those you see here are safe bets. Now, Zenfin and XDC go together. There's a reason for that there. I'll talk about in a minute. Well, Algorand and Iota. And in the title of this video, we give an Iota, we should all go to where X marks the spot. Now you understand.
Now you understand, and I hope that you are enticed to go watch that video and get a little bit more insight onto what things are going on. Because if we dig a little bit further along, we'll see here, there's mention of Iota. And look at this, Iota Foundation to support each EU blockchain initiative, September of this year. So Iota looks like it was a pretty safe bet. We've already seen over here where ALGO would be the first cohort of tokens to be integrated on the Flare network. That's a beautiful thing, is it not? And over here, we have an advertisement that's getting in the way, and how do I move it? Anyway, move it up. Singapore, you can see there, XDC network launches SDKs to provide iOS, Android, and Java developers easy access. And so we got a lot of things going on here, folks. Here we got another one. DeFi-enabled enterprise-grade hybrid blockchain XDC network gains compliance September 28th. So we see a lot of things are going on, folks, in support of what was said earlier in regards to safe places to put our money. This is another video that didn't get enough viewership that could benefit a lot more people. If you just go back and look at it, treasure safe, given Iota. We all go to XRP, XLM, XDC, marks the spot.
Understand where that title came from. These two are, in my mind, safe bets going forward for any anticipated crashes or exchange issues. If you own these coins and you own these coins on the right exchange platform, I believe you should be safe. I believe you should be safe, and I'm living my life based on that. Yes, I do have a Nano S or two with some coins on there. However, I also have portfolios on other exchanges, Coinbase being one of them, and having gone public, I believe Coinbase is safe just for the fact that it has gone public, which means it's already had its dealings with the SEC to be able to list publicly. We anticipate Uphold's going to do the same thing, and like I said before, we expect Binance US to do the same thing. And right now, I don't really trust Binance US, but if they make some changes, I mean, maybe I'll go that route again.
Okay, if they make some changes, maybe I will go that route. I haven't yet, but was that timely information? Well, if we look into this, we can see here that there was a story released that Binance US was under scrutiny over possible insider trading and market manipulation. That was September of this year. And it wasn't alone, because here in same September, Binance US reviewed 2021 low fees, but investors should take a pass. So were our viewers getting a bit of a head start or a heads up, so to speak? Yes. But there's more to this heads up, and I'm going to show it to you here. I see other providers are showing it as well, other YouTubers. But I'm not here to do the technical analysis and to give you any projected prices of coins or fundamental sometimes, yes, but no, I'm here to help you see beyond the rhetoric, beyond the narrative, beyond the spin, beyond the smoke and the mirrors. So let me do this.
See, and then we have Algorand, Iota, and Zenfin, which is another X, is the XDC. I think those are safe places, folks. I really do, and it's not just based on what I think. And like I said, they're inked in. And this slide here, which we've all seen before, is last updated July of 2020, but it's the Interledger Protocol family of the ISO 20022 ecosystem. And in this schematic, you can see Iota right on top. You can see Ripple XRP right below that. You drop a little further, you can see XFIN and then the XDC right below that. JP Morgan, who's making the news now, getting involved, was already there, and here they are, as was Circle and the USDC. And then we have Algorand. I'm going counterclockwise. And then if you scoop back up, you see Stellar and XLM. This is the basis, folks, of me determining in my investment strategies that those are safe places to have my cryptocurrencies, that those coins are going to survive the slaughter, because I believe Brett Garlinghouse when he said 99% of them will be gone. And
I still believe he said that. But did you notice it said about Stellar and USDC? And look at here. Isn't that something? MoneyGram partners, Stellar Lumens, to launch USDC settlement. So they are there. And if you invested back in July or before, like I did years before, on those coins, you're in a safe coin. Because there's something else that still holds true, folks. And it's right here. Because this man here said back in November 6th of 2019, 99% of cryptocurrencies will probably go to zero. Well, I don't want to be a part of that zero, and I'm sure if you're watching this video, you don't want to be a part of that zero either. He told Bloomberg that the majority of cryptocurrencies may one day be worthless, just like the fiat dollar that only has the backing of the government that printed it. And here's the kicker. The government didn't print it. And that's the subject of another video, and you can have to find it, but it says who actually did print it. Private banks, we all know, but I'm not going to say it. Go find it in the video. This video here, it only got 31 views, and it's so helpful. And I am doing this. I have shown you where we are. I have shown you where I was, and I have shown you what I said, or let you hear what I said. Can I show you what I said? I have played what I said. What's the point? There's a scripture that says, do not cast your pearls before swines. They'll trample them in the mud, turn around, and rip you open. I don't consider any of my viewers swine. I throw my pearls in your lap so you can make the most beautiful pearl necklace you can conceive. But if you don't pick up the pearls and start stringing them together, You're never going to have that necklace, and the pearls just may roll away. I don't want those videos to roll away without you going to look at them. And so if you haven't gone backwards on my videos, please go backwards. There's a lot of very useful information. And then it'll give you the foundation going forward. And I won't have to keep repeating myself. Because it is progressive in nature, and it's progressive on purpose. So, I said I'd give a little tidbit. You've seen how I've shown you that Ripple is going to release that trapped capital. You saw in the video where the Nostro Vostro money was going to be set free. I've shown you how your phone will be your wallet, as did that video. Showed that their phone would be your wallet. I've shown you how that trapped capital, $27 trillion, is easy to let go as soon as they hit the switch for Ripple. It's gone. I've shown you how ALGO will be one of the first cohorts, and the fact that way back in July we were telling you, hey, this is one safe place to put your money, 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 safe places to put your money, because soon they're all going to die. We've seen confirmation of those things as well. And so now I'm going to go here. And here it asks the question, if it ever loads up, is fintech turning green? For the sake of time, the answer is yes. That's going to be another part of the narrative. And just like, Q said future proves past, he also made the phrase, look over here, don't look over there. And so they're telling you to look at Shiba Inu, and they're telling you to look at Dogecoin, they're telling you to look at Bitcoin and Ethereum, and they're telling you to look here, but don't look somewhere else. And I'm going to go out on a limb and say I have a place that you might want to look that's not as difficult to get into as XRP is now, because that train, like Rosie Real says, is leaving the station. It's left the station, she said, but until it's up to speed, it ain't left the station to me. There's a whole bunch of cars still going by. But here's the prize, folks, that I think you might want to take a look at going forward. It's AMP and Flexa Network. That's the green swan. Remember the sustainability? Remember that?
Not just for the United States, but for the globe. And here we can see the Bank of International Settlements with their green swan. What I'm highlighting here is the importance that's being placed on the carbon footprint. The green swan, central banking and financial stability in the age of climate change. Ooh, climate change to me is a farce.
We're going to stop there because it'll get off topic, because what I'm actually looking for to show you is, now that you've seen that intro portion of how the relevance of green ecosystems is coming into place.
AMP is the collateral token of the Flexa network, and it's a DeFi company that develops products for things like custody and coin swapping. It's used as collateral for the network, providing security for both buyers and vendors if a transaction does not go through. With the adoption,
it's one part of what it's good for, but there's something else. There's something else, and I think it's right here.
Special. And for any of us who've lived in the Northeast Corridor, particularly I lived in Maryland and West Virginia, and sheet stores were very popular. Sheet stores are like 7-Elevens, Wawa's, QT's in the Kansas City area. And there's all different kinds of names for those type of convenience stores. But Sheetz is one of them. You can get your gas and you can buy, high-priced convenience items. Get your lunch while you're working, that kind of thing. But the reason I'm showing this particular article in harmony with the carbon policies that are being implemented in the monetary systems is because AMP and the Flexa network stand out head and shoulders above the rest. Why is that? Because Flexa is carbon neutral. Flexa is officially the first payment network to become not only carbon neutral, but also carbon negative.
That's the next place we're going to be heading, folks, and they're putting their foot in the door early for this. They are first, and I don't think they're going to die, and I think that's a better opportunity than a Shiba Inu, or a Doge, because here's what you got to remember about the markets for all those hopeful millionaires out there, is for anyone to make money in a market, and I'm talking specifically the cryptocurrency market. For anyone to make money, somebody has to lose money. They don't create it out of thin air. If I make $1,000 on a trade, somebody or somebodies, plural, lost collectively $1,000 plus fees. So if you think that everybody's going to be a millionaire in those junk coins, you're wrong. But if you get a coin that has utility, if you get a coin that has a purpose, if you get a coin that's going to be a part of this new monetary system, you didn't gamble. You invested. And that's what I'm here to help us all do. Because if we do,
It's environmentally responsible crypto innovation for a world that demands sustainability. And it's a whole new way to create, move, exchange, and leverage digital value. We're not just after something more. We're after something greater.
and that's where I'm going to stop it. I'm after something greater for every single one of my viewers and myself. I'm DK Will. This is DK Will Talk About It. I'll do another video on the dinar for y'all, but I need you to go backwards and watch some of my other videos and get up to speed. So I'm DK Will. This is DK Will Talk About It. I've talked about it. Have a wonderful day.